The School and Society, and the Child and the Curriculum. By John Dewey. Introduction by Philip W. Jackson. A centennial publication of the University of Chicago Press. Published by the University of Chicago Press. Introduction. This volume contains two of the most widely read and highly acclaimed educational treatises of the 20th century. To all who care about the history of educational thought, that fact alone should be reason enough for wanting to read or reread both The School and Society and The Child and the Curriculum. Readers oriented toward practice will likely have a different incentive for turning to these two well-known essays. They will want to mine them for ideas that might be applied in today's schools. They too should not be disappointed by what they find in the pages to follow. There is an additional reason, however, for re-examining both texts at this distance in time, one that may entice some readers, as it did me, fully as much as do their historical significance and the likelihood of their containing ideas that will be of immediate use. This is the possibility that one or both of these brief monographs may be found to contain the answer, or at least part of the answer to a question that has long puzzled Dewey's admirers. The question is this: why hasn't Dewey's influence as an educator been as widespread and enduring as he and others had initially hoped it would be? Why haven't more of his ideas been put into practice? As one friendly commentator, Arthur G. Worth, remarked in 1966, more than 6 decades beyond its inception, Dewey's ideal is more relevant than ever, yet still remains to be realized. A full accounting for the limited progress to date constitutes one of the sorely needed studies about 20th century American education. An identical judgment would not be out of place today, as we approach the 100th anniversary of these seminal works. To suggest that part of the answer to the question of Dewey's limited influence may reside within the texts contained in this volume is not to deny the near certainty of there being other sources of the difficulty as well, some of which may be far more explanatory than anything to be found in the texts themselves. Worth, for one, immediately following the passage that has just been quoted, went on to suggest that the pressures of an expanding educational system may have been too great to accommodate Dewey's notions. He also expressed the hope that an imaginative use of new technology may bring the ideal closer to our grasp. Others have concluded that the practices Dewey advocated were far too demanding for the average teacher. There may even be some, though I can't.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?